skeletons in my closet. Won't you share yours with?
I'm an amateur when it comes to pinball.
Well, you could.
There's some really good pinball players.
I'm sure, but I'm sure you could have like
This guy
quiet
named
hours in
Tom
there to
is
practice.
very good.
Yeah.
Won't be long to be playing, and he'll be the world's most famous pinball
Yeah,
player.
you could like get behind the scenes.
Like the guy in Tommy.
Pinball
There you go.
wizard. Yeah.
Yes, pinball
yeah.
wizard.
I know. So there were like little snippets in my life
Yep.
where I was good in pinball. I mean, I it's like, you know, beginner's luck. It's like pool. You know, sometimes if
Yeah.
you don't play for a long time and you get
If you
behind
keep
it-
playing it, you get used to it.
Or sometimes you just get lucky, like,
Right,
oh my
right,
god,
right.
I didn't know I could
Oh,
play
but the
this
games
game.
have evolved and they're way more complicated than they were 20 years ago.
Like even on the regular pinball game, you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, regular pinball games are way more
Like with the
complicated.
silver ball?
Yeah, sometimes they don't
digital?
even, there are some games that don't even have silver balls.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Is it like laser? Is it like the Twilight
No,
Zone
it's-
filled pinball?
Right.
They're white balls.
Oh, but they are
Wow,
balls.
no kidding.
though.
They are round.
Okay, and
It's
you
amazing.
still go like boing like
But they
that?
have ramps. They never had ramps.
They always had rams.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, and then
Goes
they
up
would
the
go
ramp,
down
down the
over
hall.
here and go. What are the names of your pinball games?
Avatar.
Oh, Avatar.
Yeah. The
Do you turn
Avengers,
blue when you win that
Batman.
game?
No.
All right. Oh well, that would be fun, don't you think?
No.
Oh no, you want to lose? Oh, maybe when you lose that game, you turn blue.
No, turning blue sucks. Usually means you're dead.
Oh, but not like in Avatar, right? Did you see Avatar?
No.
Oh, that's good. Did you see Avatar?
I didn't see it, but I seen the advertisements.
Yeah.
I should probably check it
I've
out.
seen it. In blue. It's
Yeah,
really,
that's
Blue is cool.
blue is cool.
Okay.
It is. The blue people are the best part of the film, I think. I don't
And
know.
I think
coming back,
Smurfs.
so next
Smurfs are blue
The Smurfs,
too.
they're blue.
They're okay. You
Yeah.
don't like Smurfs?
We always had the blue meanies too.
Smurfs are cool. The coolest thing about Smurfs for me
I like Smurfette.
was Reverend Jen
Yes.
performed as the angry Smurf who was kicked out of the Smurfs before they got signed,
Oh,
like the
no.
Deep Best of Smurfs.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She performed that at Luna Lounge for a comedy show that we did
Yeah.
at Luna, which we used to always do on Mondays. And that was one
Right.
particular show. So
Love Luna.
that's all I really know about the Smurfs.
Oh, that's okay. That's enough. So, do you have any highlights from the book? Like, I mean, you met a lot of people. Did you ever like have any good skeletons in the closet? It is National Pig in a Blanket Day, and we'd love to share one with you. What's like a good story from here? Like a real nasty, gritty
Dirty,
situation
filthy.
Dig them up.
that,
Well,
that happened.
Because I've been in the bar business,
Yeah.
and because I bartended and I was a bar owner, I took an oath that whatever happens in the bar stays in the
Oh,
bar.
so it's like Vegas.
So yeah, you won't find any stories in this book
Okay, so tell us
that will
something
make
that's not in the book.
anyone who was there
Look
embarrassed.
bad. Of course, that's nice.
So you won't find any sex or drugs in these rock and roll
No
stories.
closet stories.
There are none in here, but it's still a good book, I think.
Yeah, no bathroom stories.
Mm,
I mean, bathrooms were the place to be.
It
no.
still is.
No.
Still
the
there.
last chapter of the book, in the last chapter of the book, I gave it to the musicians who were in bands that played there to write their
To
stories.
let them speak. Yeah, that's
And
nice.
so there are a couple of bathroom stories that they
Ah,
But from them, you still
wrote.
kept your oath.
right,
Very
right.
good.
But
very
there
good.
are none. I have none that I put in there.
Aw.
That you
So,
put in
so
there.
let's hear a skeleton from your closet from out of the book.
Well, it's not a skeleton, but I was thinking of the Twilight Zone moment that
Yeah.
you asked Kevin before. And I thought of a great Twilight Zone moment for me was when I came home from the mission one night and I had what you'd call a voicemail, but at the time it was an answering machine message from Joey Ramone,
Right.
who I didn't know. I mean, obviously I knew the Ramones, I'd seen the Ramones, but Joey, someone had given Joey a tape of a band that I had produced, and Joey loved it.
Who are they?
They were called the Ancients. They were a New York goth band in the early.
They had a song that he liked. There.
They had an album.
The whole album.
Yeah. I produced an album, and he left a message on my answering machine telling me how much he loved it and how much he wanted to work with
Right,
me.
that's
trying to
awesome.
get the band record deal, and that was a hell of a Twilight Zone.
Well, he
Did
knew
you-
something too, because
Do you know we moved to this venue doing Rew and Who on Joey's birthday? And I always say Joey watches over this show
Yes, absolutely.
like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
And-
with us now.
Mhm.
I had another Twilight Zone moment, because I was.
So do you want
No.
the vegetarian version?
No.
Okay.
I got to know Joey pretty well for a while, and when he died, I guess it was about 4 or 5 days later. I was doing a meditation,
Right.
and Joey's personality, maybe Joey came to me in my meditation, and he gave me a message that I've held on to all this time.
Can you share it?
Sure,
Because
sure.
Joey is our permanent angel.
The message was that, let's see if I can remember it.
Close your eyes.
We're all, life's really short, and it happens in the blink of an eye. So whatever you're worried about, don't worry, because I can see the whole thing from where I am, beginning to end, and it's all good for you.
Oh,
Wow.
that's awesome.
I was going through some changes. With
Yes,
Joey
right,
and
right.
things,
Yeah,
so
I just got
Well,
chills.
God bless Joey.
Yeah, Joey was he was a really nice person. I met him a bunch of times too, and the last time I actually saw him, he wrote his email address on a little piece of paper, which I still have, HeyHoJoe at AOL, and I fell on my rollerblades,
Oh,
and he was like sitting right there, and he's like, get over here,
Just your luck.
and he's like, you gotta be careful of those things. Yeah, exactly, I know. And he was like, email me, He was so nice. He was a smart guy too. Very smart.
Yeah, and really generous.
Very
I
generous.
just love how they kept going despite all odds. So like, this is what we're gonna do, and they never stopped. They just kept going and going and going.
Yeah,
and going.
yeah.
And I respect the Ramones so much, because they taught me so much. There's nothing you can't do. The only time that something won't happen is when you don't do it. You say, well, I ain't gonna happen. You gotta keep going.
Yeah.
And Ramones,
And
great example.
Joey also had a side project called The Resistance,
Okay.
so he was able to get more of his songs out that way.
Right,
And
okay.
they never got around to actually recording because he got sick. But it would have been interesting
But
to hear
Yes,
Joey on
absolutely.
The Resistance.
But he does have
Absolutely.
2 albums out solo
Yeah,
since his passing,
that's right.
and they're
Yeah.
great albums.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love.
Yeah,
Mickey
Yeah.
Lee.
Mickey Lee has been really pushing.
Yeah.
Done so much for it, yeah.
He keeps
Yeah.
Joey alive.
yeah,
Absolutely.
He does.
Last year, Mickey and I were talking about putting a club together based on Joey's personality.
Right.
It's hard to do, especially
Yeah.
now, but
Yeah, it's a weird time right now. I mean, I guess in Williamsburg it might work.
oh no, this would have been something that had to be in Manhattan.
I know.
Yeah,
Joey is
yeah.
Manhattan.
Yeah,
I know.
Even though it's from Queens.
Yeah, Rockaway Beach, but even so, he had a lot to do with 212. I know,
yeah.
exactly. So, wake me when it's over.
Sit right there.
I keep looking at our regular spot. Say your
Rob-
bar.
Rob
I want to
Satcher.
come to your bar. Where? Say it.
Satellite Lounge
The Satellite Lounge, and it's
Okay.
South First.
on Havemeyer between South First and South Second.
And how long has that been?
You'll
there?
hear Joey's solo records being played in there, by the way.
All right, there we go.
Oh.
Ramones and
Get on down there.
I love those solo albums.
That's
I
great.
really do. Do you have a favorite?
There's a lot of songs. I
Stop
like the song about New
thinking
York.
about it.
Yeah,
Ah,
from the first record, yeah.
Stop thinking about it. That is like,
Yeah.
I love that
The
song.
one that Mickey
New
just
York,
put out
yeah, I
was-
got to sing on
yeah.
the chorus of that,
Oh.
not on the album, but at the birthday party. The
Yeah, I
first
see.
time
Oh,
Mickey-
yeah,
I watched that. Yeah, that's great. That's
Yeah,
super
I
great.
know. New York City. It's a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
song. I love New York.
Yeah,
It's
and
a
a
great.
great video.
It is a great
It really is,
video.
yeah. Absolutely.
It is. It's really good. Well, I can't thank you enough for visiting us.
Thank you for the
And
invitation.
and then any last things you want to include? Anything else you got to say?
No, just-
Get the book, right? Yeah.
Yeah, get the book.
It's a lot
Get the
in
book.
it. It's,
Wake Me When It's
good.
Over, Rob Satcher.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Satcher,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Sweet.
That's the one.
Exactly. I mean, wait, can you name all the people on the cover? I'm sure you can.
Sure. The book title is from a song written by this guy, Steve Schultz, who has a band called Long Wave, whose record I put out. I had a little record label and I helped get them started.
Right.
They went on
Great.
to record for RCA for a while. This is Joey.
Yes.
This is Marty Wilson Piper from The Church, which is a band, an Australian band that I love.
I met the Church actually.
Really?
Yeah, a long time ago on
Oh,
57th Street. Yeah.
Wow.
There you go.
And that's
I know
Marty.
exactly who they are.
Marty's become a good friend of mine. This is Jody Porter. These are all people who were in my life.
Yeah, associated through.
Jody is the guitarist of Fountains of Wayne,
Oh wow.
but he's also got a side project which he now calls the Black Swans that I love. And through Jody, I met Brian Wilson and Oasis.
Wow.
And those were awesome nights. Those were
Wow.
really fun. He took me
Absolutely.
to see those.
Were there a lot of drugs going on that night?
Not with Brian Wilson.
With Oasis.
I didn't go into the bathroom.
Oh.
I did not go, so I cannot say.
I told you.
Actually, I don't think there were. I think they would have, but I don't think anybody had.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
They didn't call Keith Richards.
I was not invited. But that particular night was in Philadelphia, and Oasis had just come to see the Strokes, who didn't have a record out yet in
At that
America,
time,
but
right.
was out in England.
Right.
So they were the biggest thing in England, and the Strokes they couldn't believe that Oasis had come to see them, and had just missed
That's
it.
great.
We were actually sitting at their table.
See, that is so unreal.
Jody and I went down to Philadelphia. It was a Wednesday night to see Long Wave and the Strokes. Long Wave were the opening
Right.
band, and it was a very small club, maybe about twice the size of this room, maybe 40, 50 people could be in there, and they only had like 3 tables, and one table said reserved. So I told Jody, they reserved the table for us. That's real nice of them, assuming that they saved it for us.
Right, right.
Because they didn't know anyone in Philadelphia.
Right.
Exactly.
And then after the Strokes set, right after their set, Oasis showed up, and it turned out that we were sitting at their table.
Oh.
The table was reserved for them. But the cool thing about it was they knew Jody really well.
How
Jody had been in a
awesome.
British band that Marty also loved. His name at the moment escapes me, but so Jody has a British following. This is Ray Davies from the Kinks.
Ray Davies.
You're friends with Ray Davies?
No, but I think he tried to pick me up once.
I was just going to say you slept with him. I was just thinking that.
I would have if I was gay, but I wasn't.
And then I said, all right, you
So,
slept with his sister.
I was 18.
I was thinking that.
I was
I swear I was thinking that.
Was he singing "You Really Got Me"?
Probably. It's about you. Oh my God.
And this is Mark Maron, who's a comedian that I love. We did comedy on Monday nights.
Oh, that's good.
And the Monday
I love
night
comedy.
show was Jeanine Garofalo, Mark Maron,
Mhm.
Louis C.K., Sarah Silverman, Todd Barry. The show was amazing.
Wow.
I didn't book it. I just was the club owner.
Right,
But
right.
all those people are now iconic
And it was
in
Luna Lounge?
alternative comedy.
Good for
yeah.
you.
That's great. Isn't that
You
great?
are history. You're a
Wait,
living
you meant it's
legend.
over.
So you're
So-
not.
so-
Are you doing music? Still working with any musicians?
No. But someone told me.
Sleeping with them?
No. But a friend of mine
Does help the economy.
thinks I'm the Forrest Gump of the
Oh, well, here's a box of
There
cherries.
you go.
Do you want one?
No.
Are you sure?
Sure.
Oh, well,
Thank
what
you,
about,
Liz.
wait, let's see what we can give you.
We got
What
goodies
about
for
a
you.
button?
You gotta have a button.
All right,
Absolutely.
there you
I'll take the
go.
button.
A
There
root
you
and
go.
blue button.
Oh,
And the mug
good.
is
For Mr.
Thank
Rob
you.
Satcher.
Thank you so much. I want to
Thank you,
come
Rob.
visit you and beat you in pinball.
That's easy.
All right, let's do it. I gotta win. Yeah. All right,
Thank
thank
you,
you
guys.
so much. We'll be back April 24th.
Because I long for the one still waiting